Hannah.
I'm not going. Not now. Not ever.
Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive?
Concerned schools across the nation are warning parents of this TV show, warning parents of the effects it may have on students. In an email sent home recently to some parents in the district, Frisco ISD said, "While the TV show is rated teen mature, we have heard several of our students discussing it recently, and just wanted to make our families aware that this may contain very sensitive content for this age group, not only about suicide, yet also sexual assault." For psychology teacher Emily Griffin, this show is more about suicide awareness than anything else.
I don't think it glorifies suicide. I think it brings awareness. So I think it's good to know that it can happen. And this is why you should treat people nicely and do things like that. I think it can make teenagers aware of their actions because they usually sometimes think, oh, I'm invincible, I can do whatever. But you can't, and there are consequences to your actions. And so it's good to show that, and I'm glad teenagers are learning from that.
With the show targeted towards teens, the age group most commonly linked to suicide attempts according to CDC.gov, with suicide being the second leading cause of death for ages 15 to 34 as of 2015, there are some issues with the show's message that are being addressed.
Awareness is very important, but it's also important to remember that suicide is final. And that it's not something to be romanticized. But it's also really important that everyone's understanding that this is a TV show. It's made by Hollywood, and it's not an accurate representation of all of the parts of a person and what happens when someone commits suicide.
For those struggling with suicide, there are places that offer help, including the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 or Suicide Crisis Hotline of North Texas at 1-214-828-1000. Reporting for WTV, I'm Justice Starks.